Hello, my name is Amy. I'm a volunteer with the League of Women Voters. This is the Video Voters Guide. We're here to meet with candidates running for office in the Oregon primary. This is Janelle Bynum. She's with District 51, hopefully soon. And we're going to just ask her a few questions. So you ready to get started?
Let's go.
Okay. So first question is just really simple. Tell us about yourself, introduce yourself as a candidate, and what made you want to run for office?
Well, I'm a mom of 4. I'm a former engineer. I'm a small business owner, and I care deeply about education. I care deeply about making sure that we have opportunities available for all Oregonians, and making sure that we keep our commitment in terms of stable school funding, safe and livable neighborhoods, and a fair shot for middle-class families and small business owners.
Great. So tell us a little bit about your district, what neighborhoods those are, and maybe some specific issues that concern your constituents.
Well, I feel like I live in the best district in the state. It's comprised of East Portland, which is an urban environment, Damascus, which is rural, a little bit of Gresham, a little bit of Boring, Clackamas, and a little bit of Happy Valley. So the issues that my district faces are mostly school funding and making sure that our kids have a school year that fits them, that's appropriate, that we're not going through this turbulence that we've had in the last couple of years. We also want safe neighborhoods that are walkable and that have enough transportation infrastructure, that we're not dealing with a lot of gridlock. And then a lot of people want to make sure that the reason that they moved to that area, like local control is really important, and housing affordability. Those are things I think that actually are universal to a lot of Oregon communities, but those are especially important to ours.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to switch topics quickly. Should the legislature give additional tools to the Oregon Department of Environmental Quality to improve its ability to protect air quality? This is a hot topic right now, so we want to hear your take on it.
Yeah, environmental justice is really important in making sure that the air that we breathe, the water that we drink, those are of paramount importance. Without those two, I mean, we kind of go away, right? And so establishing a baseline of what DEQ is supposed to provide us, and then understanding what additional tools DEQ needs, I'd be in full support of that. One caveat, though, is that any changes that we make to how we regulate DEQ or what expectations we have, those expectations have to have teeth. We just can't have boards and commissions that give DEQ a pass. They have to have some teeth, and they have to be able to call a spade when we need to. So
thank you. What is your vision of an ideal Oregon tax structure?
Oregonians work hard for their money, and taxpayers and small businesses pay our fair share, and I think everyone should pay their fair share. So fair share for everybody.
Okay. So what can the legislature do to create more jobs and support economic development in this state?
Well, given that we're having challenges graduating our students, I think, and we graduate great students, but we're also leaving some behind. So we need to work on our graduation rate and make it so that all kids that come through our schools have a chance to succeed, that they're prepared for the employers that are here and the employers that want to come here. So that's important because they need to be ready for careers of the future. Career technical ed is super important. Kids have an opportunity to explore careers without incurring a lot of debt, which is also a big issue. And then for companies that want to move here, they're looking at the overall quality of life that Oregon provides, and they want those employees will want to bring their families, and we have to be able to say, yes, your kids can come here and thrive. So it's good for the state to invest in, to make workforce investments.
Mm-hmm. So a few of your answers have touched on education, and,
Yes.
and it seems to be an issue that's close to your heart. So in the remaining time, we have about 2 minutes, I'd like to encourage you to talk a little bit about what changes you'd like to see in our education system.
Well, I think the up and down of our funding model absolutely has to change. School districts can't plan adequately. Our school years aren't as long as they need to be. Our teachers are doing the best that they can, but we need to enable them to do more and to be creative, more creative than they already are, and to be innovative. So that would be the main thing. And then I'd also like to say that we want to make sure that the Oregon that we have, people who live here can afford to stay here, and they can afford to build their lives with some level of success. So,
well, thank you.
thank you.
Well, thank you for watching. This is again the Video Voters Guide. My name is Amy, and I'm with the League of Women Voters, and we were speaking just now with candidate Janelle Bynum. So be sure to vote by May 17th. Final day to register is April 26th. Thank you. All right.